Hello, this is airplane oxygen not included, and have I ever told you about the Frosty Queen? Well, essentially, she's the nicest person you'd ever meet. Except for the fact that, well, if you consider being nice to yourself as being really nice. It's not exactly her fault, though. She has a heart made of ice, and that does give her the power of being immune to anything that's frost. She's frost-proof. But not only that, she's claustrophobic, has to have four tiles above her, has to have something really nice on. Tiles have to be under her feet. Sleeping by herself, yeah, that kind of person. Well, what happened exactly? They were on a really nice world, and the queen was just unhappy. There was too many tiles that weren't very nice, and, well, she exploded and pretty much ruined the world. So the wizard decided to transport everyone to this really cold place, just in case she had another freak out. At least it'd be nice and cold. And, well, everyone started to freeze as soon as we arrived. Queen ordered us to have a look at this research portal. There was also this coat down here, and the queen did not have time to actually put on anything nice, so she was quite upset about that. So all 16 of us, yes, there is 16, decided we had to get busy then, setting up a place if we want to both survive and make the queen happy. So let's get to it. Got 2 tasks. Let's get down here and get access to this coat. And we also have a wood heater as well. We gotta keep everyone busy. Queen does not like to see anyone idle. We'll remove these. This is gonna be converted to something else. We also need a ladder to get up and down. So that ladder system's going in here. Fortunately, we did get a bunch of wood that we were able to take with us. So that's going to be able to be used for construction of a great many things. We need to have a number of rooms. Queen does not like our speed, so we're speeding things up. And we've got to create some snow tiles if we want to actually finish a few rooms. So we'll create that across. And the first priority after we find out new research and find out this coat is get a place for everyone to be able to sleep at. So we'll need a barracks. So it looks like we're going to be able to create one over here. Have a few doors. We don't have any airflow tiles, so we're going to just use double doors. Things are just insane. So we've got a new research, thanks to the wizard. We also just about discovered the warm coat. And the first thing the queen does is want it brought up to her to have a look at. She's going to decide who gets that. And she wants everyone to design barracks. Go up here, knock some of these sheer berries by making some tiling like this. Now, fortunately, there was tons of this oxylite stuff that actually turned into oxygen. Game's called Oxygen Not Included, though it does come with oxygen, so not entirely true, but it's not exactly renewable. So we will have to think about that over time. But right now, if the queen has to sleep on the ground, well, we're all pretty much doomed, so we cannot let that happen. We need to design a place for us to be able to sleep at. So let's create something and see what the queen thinks. So we're going to create a barracks like this. Actually, let's pull those doors closer. But each barracks is essentially going to have... Oh, we did the same thing up here. So So each barracks will have a spot with a wood heater in between. We now have the technology for that, so we're going to throw that right there. The only person, of course, that is actually frostproof is the queen. Everyone else will need to be next to a wood heater at night. The queen doesn't really matter. We are going to save a little bit of spot actually in front for electrolyzer because, as I said, this oxylite is going to run out at some point, so maybe we'll account for that now rather than doing this later. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 in this barracks. And then another 4 over here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe not. Because no one can dig through granite just yet. That may not matter, though. Hold on a second. So we've got a wood heater in up here. We've got one up there. One's going here. Let's make a priority of getting the wood heaters built. Because that will at least keep everyone warm. I see some oxylite that's going to essentially disappear. So maybe we want to have some tiling there. We'll put in some doors like that. So this is our plan. Decided we'll let the queen see what she thinks. We just need to have one more cot for her. So let's bring in the queen. Actually, hold on. Queen wants nice tiling on their feet when they walk over. So let's put this in first. That's a priority. With those tiles made, let's bring in the queen for an inspection. So the queen was not happy with this at all. It was fine for everyone else, but she wants a barracks of herself, and she wants it to be above. Well then, explained the type of person that queen is, so not entirely surprised. So we're going to set up a spot up here. Let's just plan this out. And she also wants it further back where all this oxylite is, so to make it super breathable for her. Now remember, she likes tiles that are 4 tiles wide, or tall. So we have to account for that, and they have to be actual tiles, otherwise they're just so uncomfortable on her feet. So we have to account for that fact as well. Looks like we want this in room. Oh no, what we'll do is we'll actually keep this in room in the back. We just need to make sure that there's tiling that goes to it. Scheduling wise, we've got lots of time. We're not going to take a break till the beginning of the morning. But we also need to worry about a latrine because Queen hates yellow snow. So does the rest of us, but not that it really matters. Let's go and get a room over here for barracks while the queen's room's being made. Gonna need a little bit of metal. Let's get some metal ore and dig out a spot towards this oxylite. So we all need to be able to breathe and survive. Starting to dig this out a bit. We're gonna have 2 wash basins. And how about we put in 4 outhouses? And let's not forget, Queen is going to be in here. Make sure that we've got tiling, or else she's just going to freak. And finishing tiling over here as well. Now the cot for the queen, she has to have, of course, something slightly different than anyone else. Got a spot to wash hands as we exit. Let's switch this over. Few outhouses, lots of dirt to put in that. With all of that in place, let's just do a check. We're going to have a few of these doors opened up to make it easy to get around. Open, open, open. Make it easy for airflow to get through as well. Open this up as well as this. Oh no, we are not quite done. We definitely have to have this room built. Someone has to make this for us. With any extra time, we can do a little exploration. It would be nice if we get further down. Hold on, actually gonna only go so far. And we'll go up. But let's just check our over... Oh, yeah. Haha. Queen's not going to be happy if anyone else joins. Let's make sure she gets shuffled into her new room. Well, you can open the door. Nails gets the door open. All right. So everyone else will... let's get them digging out this way. If they've got any spare time. We have survived, it looks like, our first cycle. We very much have to be worried about oxygen because at this point there is 16 of us. So we're going to have to get busy with some research. First priority is to get that together. So we're going to want a laboratory. Going to put that next to where we started. Got a research station right here. One over there. Storage bin for some material. Oops. And we, of course, need a floor down for this room down here. I think this is going to be a kitchen. Where are we with calories? 22,000 calories. That's also something to watch. We have to watch for oxygen. Produce that, but we also have to produce food. Those are really the two key things we've got to be thinking about all the time. Do we have enough oxygen? Do we have enough food? And if we don't, well, what do we need to do to make that happen? But in order to make some of that stuff, we need better research. Hence, why the Queen is ordering the laboratory be made for the wizard. So this is where the wizard's going to spend lots of time. Seems like the Queen likes that spot as well. For the moment, anyway. We're also going to need a place to produce power. I think that's going to be just below the kitchen. Let's put in where we want various rooms. We're going to have 3 levels up, above, and below the printing pod. Level 1, 2. Make this is 3. Below that, we're going to actually divert to the side. So we're going to make a royal garden. It's a later thing, though. Okay, and let's do the same thing up here. So we put this in place before I forget. So we'll have level 1, level 2, and then level 3 up here, plus where we're going to change over and end the garden. Alright, let's put in our power production, because we can't do any research without power. Because we have so many of us, we're actually going to put in 2 of these guys. With 2 battery. Connect all of that. Bring that up here. And technically a laboratory is not a laboratory unless you have 2 research stations. Though to be honest, there's only one that can really be capable of doing research in this particular world, and that's the wizard. For our battery. I see carbon dioxide is actually not looking too great down here. Let's carve this open. Oh, this oxylight's probably going to help us. We might lose the Queen's room. She would probably flip if we ever let that happen. So let's address that. Power production is started. Really need to open this up, though, due to all that carbon dioxide. So, research is available. Now, I'll tell you what I might consider being the priority, which would be air systems, just due to the fact that oxylite is going to run out. But the queen looks at the options of what the wizard can do and says actually the preference is to get a table for her to be able to eat at. She is tired of eating on the floor, so that's going to be the first thing that's going to be researched. Let's throw in some dirt, some of these research stations. And this tile right there. So we should see the wizard. Yes, they're doing that research project. And up calories. Next priority is to go out, look for some buried objects. Let's head in this direction. A whole bunch over this way. Let's fill in that. How about over here? More oxylite. So this actually helps with the oxygen situation and the food situation. All these buried objects could be calories. So 16 of us. Everyone eats 1,000 calories each. We need 16,000 calories. So we got enough to survive another cycle. But that might be about it unless we actually find new source. Let's also go in here. Shareberry. This can be quite tasty. Alright, let me just figure out where we want to go down from this point. So what I want to do is have a door here. We'll have the next ladder system go like that. So that's going to be that. And then we can take that all the way down. We'll do the same level all the way up here at some point. That's going to be here. So that gives us the ability to explore in that direction. Shareberry right there that we can take out. Did I just see that research was complete? Oh, no, that was just the first half. We still can't make... Actually, we should form a spot for the queen to be able to eat at. So we'll have a door there and there. Of course, everyone else won't have a place to eat. It'll just be the queen, because she likes to eat alone. Oh, and did I mention, you probably already figured this out, but the queen pretty much doesn't do anything other than tell everyone else what to do. Alright, let's just look at the oxygen situation. Good. Carbon dioxide here, though, is more the issue. Let's just really open this area up. Maybe I'll get some laddering going across. We'll cut this open. Help that situation, because whoever's going to be running is going to have a hard time breathing. Also, let's see, take this out. Take that out just for airflow. And research has been complete. Well, next cycle, we suspect the queen will be able to have a spot to eat at. And let's look at priorities. So next priority is finally a air system, because there is a little bit of concern that all this oxylite is actually burning up much faster than we expected. So that has a couple different components to, well, two really, the actual electrolyzer system, but the ability to get water into them. Key thing. Electrolyzers can get fairly warm, so we're going to put them on wooden tiles. Start off with 3. Oh no, we don't have them yet. Once we have them. And then we'll dig out in this spot to have a place to actually dump water. While we're waiting for that, let's readjust schedules. The queen doesn't like everyone taking sleep at the same time. So instead, we're going to start assigning everyone else craft, general builder. Actually, this is a terrible spot for them. Let's put craft down here since they are night owl. Boom. We've got Mop, who likes to clean up. Muscles, who likes to carry stuff around. We have Dash, who's quick on their feet. We've got Art, who likes to decorate. Craft is a general builder. We also have Leaf, that likes to do gardening. Wrangle in the stables. What else do we have? We've got Fry in the kitchen. They're morning person, and actually both morning person. Chop is also going to be in the kitchen in the future once we've got that. Spark is our operator. Nails is into construction. Pebble is a digger. And the list goes on and on. Hammer also into construction. Oh, did I take someone down? And then I believe that leaves Rock. And if we go to the top, we should see just the wizard. And we're just going to change wizard schedule to look like this. And there we are. Scheduling is set. Open this door so the queen can just pop in so easily. So important. Alright, where research is ongoing. Perfect. I suspect someone's going to get trapped here if you're not smart. Open this door. Alright, so the wizard is very good at research, so we should have the ability to get electrolyzers soon. I'm going to actually put in the kitchen as well. Starting off with dirty old micro mushers. And our new technology that we've got, the ice liquefier. Actually, hold on. Let's just push that over. I want two things in the middle. In order to support this many people, we need lots of ability to make mush bars if need be once all this buried object is gone. But we'll also have water that needs to go in there. We also have dirt that goes in there. So we'll make all the storage happen right there. I'll have a spot here. If we get ahead, we can use electric grill in the future. And then after that, this is going to be the spot where we dump liquid that's going to ultimately go to our electrolyzers. How are we doing with oxygen? Okay, good right now. But there is a lot of us. And I need to have a spot to drop in some water. I want to make sure that water doesn't come into contact with snow because that's not going to be good. I also don't want any future snow to fall into where I'm going to be storing water, which is going to be in this area, so we'll maybe put that like that. Dig this area out. I don't want any snow or any cold objects to be where the water's going to be because, well, it'd freeze. Electrolyzer research is ongoing right now by the wizard. Let's clear this area from the bottom, maybe. And what we'll do, we'll put in a pump. This is going to take the liquid. It's dropped off here. And it's going to send it to where we're ultimately going to have some electrolyzers. Try avoid going through some tiling because that will cause extra freezing. It's already not going to be a great... Oh, craft. You managed to get yourself stuck, didn't you? But you come back to Earth. Or this asteroid, rather. Okay. Take this out further. Oh yeah. There we are. Craft is out again. So we're going to surround this water storage here. We're going to dump some... Hold on. Whoa. Got that wrong. I want that moved over by 1. because I want that to be protecting anything falling down. I also want to have 2 tiles away from this, which will matter later on. And we've got our first object from this. So this is the 16 people we have. Won't be anyone else. Oh, we got mallow seed. Not the most exciting, but there it is. So we've got a pump. Just regular pipes right now. This needs to be powered up. We'll, at the same time, might as well plug these in just in case calories is low. We're good right now. We're also good with oxygen. But we don't want to start having problems and then work on the oxygen system. Fortunately, the Queen is okay with this plan. Oh, the Queen would not be happy standing right there. Gotta watch out for those situations. Alright, so that gives us our airflow system. What does the Queen want to do from this point on? She wants a Great Hall. So for that, let's get a water cooler together. That's the priority for her. It's not good enough to have a mess hall. She tells us to hurry up. It's also meant to open this up a bit. What are we doing for carbon dioxide? It's a little better. Though I do want to get down here. Oh, that's in the way, I see. We're going to want multiple electrolyzers because we have lots of oxygen that needs to be breathed. Now, the Queen does not want it in front of her room, so we'll put it in front of the 2 barracks plus the kitchen area. We'll expand them as oxygen seems to be a problem. I'll also take these out. I suspect we'll get some melting. They're going to need some power. So we've got this. Run everything up like that. And if we want this to work... Oh, we need some material. We need igneous rock. Where is the closest place we can find that? I see a little bit there. Down this direction will be a little bit before we get there. What about over here? There's some igneous rock if we go that direction. No, not quite. No one can dig through granite yet, so we have to be mindful of that. There's some pieces up there. Okay, that should be enough to get us started with a few things we need to build from that. Alright, so we can make a water cooler. Queen wants that built right away, but we also want to have a decor item. And we need that igneous rock for the water cooler as well. Oh, critter got stuck. Let's take that out. Alright, looks like a lot of people need something to do, so let's go around. Look for some buried objects. Wouldn't be a bad idea to get over there. Actually, we will need some assistance getting across. Various buried objects. That's going to up our calorie, which will be nice. Oh, 12,000 calories. We're burning through quite a bit. Just noticed that, actually. So let's look for those buried objects, but let's fire up the kitchen to see how this is going to go. Should be storing some dirt right there as well. This one actually does. I don't think I need as much dirt. I'm going to take that down to 5 tons. Did we get igneous rock? We did, so we need a bottle emptier. We will need the all-important water cooler to make this room a great hall eventually. do some exploring down here as well. Open it up. Place for carbon dioxide to flow down. That could really cause problems otherwise. Okay, so that research is done. We technically only need one of these, except for the queen wants to be surrounded on both sides. Both in the table and where she sleeps. So we're going to have 4 of those. And research-wise, let's see. What is the next thing the queen is going to want? I think she's getting tired of going down the stairs all the time. So she wants a fire pole. That can't be made without a supercomputer. So that would actually really make an impressive looking laboratory. Actually, she definitely wants that because she seems to spend a lot of time in the laboratory. She's never going to use the computer, but she still wants to see one. So we're going to start throwing some water into here so we can produce our own oxygen. Right now, the level is good. There we are, water going towards our electrolyzer setup. So we've reached the top, a little bit igneous rock there. Some buried objects here. Okay, so with our supercomputer, we're going to actually take this out. Since we've got the ice liquefier here, I'm thinking a supercomputer on this side would make much more sense. Since water has to keep being added. So there you go. There's your supercomputer. Enjoy looking at it. Oh. Apparently getting out of the way. Actually, we do not have a barracks here. I'm pretty sure. So some of us are actually in an uncomfortable spot. Not getting as much rest as everyone else. Let's put in an exit here. And that's weird. That is weird. Did I just not... Okay. Did not notice that. We definitely need a wood heater there. Like I said, only the queen is frostproof. So we have these ready to go. Let's throw in some of these flower seeds that we've been finding around and see if they come to life. In the next research project. So we can't actually complete this just yet because the wizard doesn't have the ability to use the supercomputer, but at least we can start the process. And uh-oh, we've been putting way too much water in here. Gotta stop that. Oh, are you stuck? Are you just... No, you're just taking a quick break. Don't let the queen see you do that. Okay, more buried objects that can be found down here. Let's have a look at the kitchen. Fry there. Working away. Calorie-wise, 20,000. Mush bar, 4,000. There's a real risk of the water that's been exposed here is going to freeze over time, but at least we're getting a little bit of oxygen. We're coming up to cycle 5. I'm going to add extra one of these. Maybe we'll make the exit at the end. Try to get this finished soon. Also open up, see if we can get a path going down as well. Did we get a great haul for the queen? We did, okay. Then we'll keep her off our back for a little while. While the wizard works on research, eventually get a fire pole. Make it easy to get from down here to the laboratory. Alright, we gotta keep our eye on food and oxygen. Primary goal, other than keeping the queen happy, is those two things. Oxygen production's going, or power's going in. Food's being made. Haven't actually gotten this little zone. Let's start exploring a little bit. As far as we can. We can't go through granite. Sometimes in these little asteroids, you have the ability to sort of sneak by if there's a little section that doesn't have granite. Here's an example, actually. We can get down, first of all, a bunch of igneous rock. Oh, wow. Look at this ethanol. That's cool. Okay. That's going to come in handy later. Let's just go over, have someone explore that area. Since we can get through, we can also get way down here as well. So let's put in a path to do that. Tubes are not that good jumpers. Going through some snow. There we go. There's that. Plus, at the same time, I see some buried objects that way. And do that. So every cycle, the queen is just getting exhausted from having to go downstairs. So that's our main goal right now. How is the oxygen situation? At some point, I may have to put one up here. I want to do that sooner than later. But we seem fine right now with 3 electrolyzers. That should be plenty. I'm just curious the temperature of this water. It's going down. It's not looking good. That's going to be a problem. Though Queen is forcing us to do fire poles. Actually, is that as far as we can go? Well, if that's as far as we can go, there's no reason the wizard could do something else until they get their ability to use the supercomputer. Question is, what should that be? Probably a little decor. I mean, we could add that in the Great Hall. That's definitely what the Queen's going to order us to do. Okay, exploring this area, which is cool. I mean, ethanol's not going to be valued to us at the moment, but knowing it's there is something. And then there's this, looks like a very radioactive, with uranium ore anyway. That's there. And is there anywhere else I can sneak us through? Just to get an early... Oh. I think I may have found another entrance to this very strange area. It's gonna get us down here, and we can actually go down like this. Then there's these strange critters that no one has ever seen before. Oh, a skill point. Who might that be? Muscles seems to be doing a lot of heavy lifting. So they're the first to get a skill point. I could be honest, I thought that was going to be the wizard. Let's patch this up. I can see that could be an issue later on. Oh no. Pipes are breaking. The Queen's hearing that snap and she hates that sound. And she asks for a solution to that right away. After we get our fire poles though. So, that being the case, let's look at there. We actually have permission to do that first. Now that she heard the snapping, so we'll at least progress towards this. And we can see a little bit of hydrogen has started to accumulate up here. Something we can take advantage of later on. It's also something that might be a problem breathing if we don't manage that well. There's not a lot of it right now. Food, 30,000 in total. Everyone's getting warmed up. It is super cold here. Oh! That's right. The queen finally decided who gets this warm coat. And she says, well, she does. She's the queen. So thank you for that. Oh, let's also make sure that this gets done. Because the queen could potentially use this last one. Oh, and speaking of which, if she does, she's not going to be happy standing on a non-tile. She's not happy about all this noise, but broken pipes at all. Another skill point. I'm really hoping this is the wizard. Because we need to get research mop. Let's give you some tidying. That's it. Come on, wizard. Come on, wizard. There we go. This is an important one. So with that, let's go. Queen is unfortunately directing this priority of fire pole. I normally would not do that, but I'm not making the decisions. She is. I'm just planning how to implement them as the best as I can. Carve this space out. So this breaking a pipe is having a cost. Let's also expand. There must be some areas. Oh, we've never gotten up here, so let's go up there. There's a buried object along the way. Scoop those up as we go, and that gives us access to this spot. Few more skills. Everyone's going to get the skills around the same time. Oh, chop and grilling for sure. That would make sense. Queen watching the wizard do research. She's desperate. Just desperate for that fire pole. It is so annoying to go down. Alright, Spark is our operator. They're going to get improved tinkering. And there's an special item. What could that... Oh, we have choices. Do we want dirt or nutrient bar? It's going to be the nutrient bar. I think that's a clear choice the queen would make. Giving away Fry also. Getting an improved ability. Where are we? Oh, whoa. 45,000 calories. Mush bar 16,000. We could probably cool down the kitchen a little bit. And I haven't been watching the pipes, have I? Oh, we're out of water. Before we put more water in, let's just make sure we remove this quickly, though, because the queen doesn't like things slowing down for very long. With that, let's dump in some more water. Not polluted water. That exists somewhere in the world. Keeping an eye on oxygen. Calories is pretty good right now. So that water has been fed in. Okay, so that is the fire pole. While everyone starts building that for the queen, well, let's implement the next solution, the breaking pipes, because that's just, and that sounds just so annoying. So the queen typically goes, it looks like, from this room to barracks and Great Hall. So that's what's going to be built. With any extra time, we're free to extend it, but it's going to be prioritizing where the queen goes. And we'll take this all the way up there. While the wizard works on insulated pipes to help prevent, let's see, this is going to be carrying for Dash, carrying a lot of materials around. Let's also open up this. How's carbon dioxide in that? Oh yeah, no, that would definitely be a good idea. No one can dig through granite yet, but I'm going to put this just to help with the carbon dioxide situation over time. And there is a shareberry too. And a buried object. Skill points. Okay, a bunch this time. So now we can go through granite. This is another exciting time. Wrangle, working towards critter ranching. That's going to be useful. Farmer. We've got someone a hammer, so that's construction. Craft is a general purpose dupe. Let's give them carrying. So the queen the next morning is able to fly down fire pole. Now, as she's going, she does not like the weird double door systems that we've been setting up. So next, after we fix the pipes, we've got to solve that solution. We're going too slow. The other thing is she wants a larger barracks. It's got to be at least as big as everyone else's. What's the size? Standard 136. Well, I guess we're going 36. Actually, one more 40. Because, you know, Queen, whoa, Queen has to have one a little bit bigger than everyone else. Dun, dun, dun. What else do we got in here? Oh, well, let's look at this exploration. Nothing. Well, we got some sleet wheat over there. Seen a little bit more of this area. Another critter down here. Can actually go through granite now. Forget about that. Let's take advantage of that. We can explore some of this really strange land. Oh. Prevent it from going that way. Now able to open up this. This is important, allowing us to be able to breathe. Or get that carbon dioxide out of the air. Skill point. Who is that? Nails on construction. We've got Pebble. Gonna do some digging. And as I've given out skills, someone else has gotten one art. So yeah, we definitely need to do decorating. In fact, we have... Oh no, we didn't get that yet. That will happen soon. Just know the Queen's gonna ask for that. 34,000 calories. Mush bar down to 7,000. Let's fire the kitchen back up. I want to start producing food before it runs out. Oh, and well, let's throw some water into this system, or else we could get into big, big trouble. And the Queen says as soon as we fix the whole pipe situation, we can actually make a barracks for everyone. Finally, place for everyone else to be able to eat at. Or, yeah, we even have that. It'll be a great hall for everyone to be able to eat at. This door can be opened up. Got some water in here. We're having to watch this. So I don't want excess water here. That's just going to lead to breaking pipes. Right now it's been quiet, and the Queen's been happy with that. This door is pretty... Since we're waiting for the research for that, no reason why we can just go ahead with this. Great hall area. Let's make these as actual snow tiles. And this is going to be set up. Well, the Queen says you guys can have a water cooler, but it can't actually function. You guys can just look at it. Yeah, this is just the type of person she is. Anyway, it is what it is. So let's go and create that water cooler that everyone can look up at, but not actually touch. And you can have one. Only one, and they choose a red flower pot. So they want the illusion of warmth, unlike the Queen that kind of likes the cold. But that's it. for all 15 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, whoa, stuck people. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll put that just to make it even. We'll finish it like that. Oh, no, we will not. Never mind. Okay, you guys are able to get out now. Whew. Alright, let's open that up so that particular area doesn't have that situation again. We'll put in that and that. And research is done. Okay, so we do not want to have any broken pipes. We can either make this out of igneous rock or granite. Igneous rock is what the wizard suggests, so that's what we'll do. Did that actually do anything? Oh yeah, it did. Okay. And then we'll go the whole path where we got pipes, and that's just going to make it less likely to freeze and break, creating that terrible noise. Now, that's the priority, not the Great Hall for everyone, of course. But the moment that's done, the Queen is allowing us to do the Great Hall. And research. The wizard can do research, so... oh yeah, we were we were asked for a little bit of decor. So that's the next priority. Oh, no. God, you're not allowed to do that. Let's disable that, take that out. Maybe I'll even make that as a priority, because if the Queen sees that, she might not be happy. Let's make that a higher priority too. Take that water out. There we are. We got our floating water cooler. Can be enabled, but not actually used with anything. Oh, water in here. Let's stop. That, unfortunately, is going to go down, but we are working on a solution. How is oxygen down here? Good. I think we are fine with these 3 electrolyzers for the moment. So with that nearly complete, Wizard is doing research on Decor. And then we can finally get a Great Hall for everyone else. Let me double check this is actually 15 across. It is not. 14. Okay. There we are, 15. Well, as we were exploring this way, we got some igneous rock. So that was useful. It's also, might be nice to have a little path to get... Oh, you know what? Instead of having a ladder system, let's do that. $38,000 calories mush bar. We'll keep the kitchen open. Power production is going on. Let's check hydrogen. That's going to start to be an issue at some point. We'll start to explore up. It's easy to explore now, but with this hydrogen in the way, or in the future, it could be more and more difficult. So we'll go up, 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 up. Let's not have ethanol fall down, because that could make a certain someone very upset. Especially if it falls in where the Queen's going to be. If we get the Queen wet, that's just going to be the end of us. Okay, so that water has been turned off. Let's take that out. With excess, a little bit of extra time, let's start exploring this world. Go in that direction. Let's also go in this direction down like this. What do we have over here? Because, yeah, we can... Oh, it'd be very exciting to know what is in here, if that's anything of interest in time. We'll cut a path like that. Though let's make it such that we can still get up to this zone. So we're exploring up as well. Just waiting for the wizard to do a little decor. So we found this strange area. Bleach stone. Sedimentary rock. Oh, whoa, whoa. What's down here? Minus 60. Okay, that we're going to have to be cautious of, actually. And let's get a path maybe kind of tipping away from this really cold area. But at least allowing us to see what is in this direction. Oh, no, no, no. No one can make that jump. Here we are. And then once we get down there, how about we at least do that so we can walk over. Looks like a radioactive zone. Okay, so research. What is next? Little decor research has to be done. With all that into place, the queen says, the wizard, you can make your own decision for this one. And the concern is for hydrogen. Power production. As long as we get decor. So, okay, let's... Oh, I never thought of this. What temperature do we have? Do we do that? You know what? Maybe. Actually, we don't have anyone that can carve anything. Or yeah, we should actually. Let's get the queen with a nice decor item over there. Down this direction. I have a feeling like that might just be more headache, because if that melts into a puddle, well, that's not going to be a good thing. What else could we do here? Could do some sculpting. I think we're going to keep the artist busy. Normally this would not be my priority, but this is a different style game. Let's go to priority. Speaking of which, the queen says to, I believe, art. If I haven't already done this, decor is your thing, your focus. Oh, let's allow everyone to go along. Let's put a hanging pot right there and there. And then we'll put some trim around. I think we'll put in, oh, make this out of granite. Oh, hold on. Oh, because the door. Right, the queen had just realized that she was annoyed by all those double doors. So actually, sorry, we're taking that back, wizard. You are forced to find another solution to that, and that's going to be airflow tiles. We're going to replace these because the queen just hates to look at those double doors. Though we'll do what we can with decor. We definitely want to have corners, so we're going to hold off there. Go down like this. And this could look very uneven if that goes away, so we'll take that out like that. Okay, up in this direction, let's make some ladders. Though there is great concern, at least the wizard's concerned about this zone. So we'll start dealing with that. Actually, I don't think we need to. We're going to push this ethanol to the left and get a path for hydrogen to flow up. Because if hydrogen ever did accumulate and got in the way of the queen, oh, no. No, no, no. We don't want that. Alright, let's take that flower. I think that's probably the only thing that's going to grow in this world. Do the same thing here. Open these doors in case we want to explore. We do a pathway in there and in there. And then hold on, the queen says, what is this shiny thing? I want to have one of those brought to me. So let's go look. Wherever the first one is, maybe we'll grab that. Once we're down there, why are we going this way? When we could just be going this way. There's another one of those strange quartz things. Okay, change of direction on this. Let's go down, grab that. So there's our ice block. Some carvings. They're crude, but it's passable for the moment. have to get better over time. See, some ice has gone in here. So now that we've got this, let's just drop in more liquid and see how this goes. With our insulated pipes. What do we have here? Let's just double check we actually have rooms and everywhere's barracks, 4 barracks plus the Queen's barracks. 2 great halls now, and that is a great hall. Okay, and we still have a lavatory latrine. So I think the next focus is gotta be decorating the lavatory. Because the Queen is in there. We'll do the same thing up here as well. Everyone using this wood heater to get warm. Oh, we need a path getting across. We have started cycle 9. 34,000 calories. Let's not keep our... Let's make sure my eye doesn't fall off that. Plus oxygen. As long as water is getting into these things, we're going to be fine. Hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, here's the thing. Water is... that doesn't make it into the insulated pipes is going to be at risk of freezing. So actually that might... the 2 things I'm starting to worry about. One is that... Hold on, why can't... Oh, I see. So we've got hydrogen and freezing water to contend with. More skill leveling. Look at this. It's kind of weird. I wasn't expecting this. Unassigned. Why would that be? Okay, we'll figure that out in time, maybe. No one's stuck, right? We are exploring in different directions. Sometimes when you do... Oh, there's another one of these things the Queen might be interested in. A spot we can't get to. Okay. Oh, yeah, one person is stuck here. Putting a tile right there should help them. Anyone else? No one's up there. But that only explains one person anyway. Okay, so Pebble is now able to get back. Oh, and there's this strange shipping container. We don't really have time for that right now. Okay, so research has been complete. The Queen wants those double doors. Get them out of here. They just look like garbage. And Wizard has an interesting idea. We could use those for storage of water. So we can make a plan for that, but at the same time, we'll go back to plan of burning hydrogen. Or we do that. Let's see, who got our second... Oh, that's not the second skill. That's just the Queen. The Queen is interested in rocketry. What did I give her in suit wearing? I mean, sure. She's not going to have an issue with morale. I'm not worried about that aspect of things. More water needs to be added here. We definitely want to automate this. So let's take this out. And I now need to decide where we're going to store water. Figure we'll be close to this area somewhere. Does it matter whether... This is kind of in the way. If I put it around here, though, we might have... Should have room. Yeah, let's put it right here. Okay, so we want a storage area for water. We want to sit it on some airflow tiles. Do we have... We do. Awesome. Got this guy. We are going to get an air pump so we can create a vacuum in this little zone. Throw that like that. Maybe make this opened up so it becomes very breathable. And before we put in the flooring, actually, let's have all this, the cold stuff get out of the way. Can either make this out of I will make that out of granite. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! No, I can't seal that up. Alright. Never mind. We'll go down here instead. So, for that, let's just start off by digging this out a bit. Actually, that might be good because I can just utilize the wall that's already here. Alright, not too much water though. That might be enough. Yeah, that's definitely enough. Let this run out. Alright, let's check the essentials. 41,000. Lots of oxygen. Queen is not letting us take a break. We need to always keep it going. So this should give us the space for this. So this, oh wait, let's put the top on this. So, because we don't, once we have this area here, we don't want anything to fall in on it. So I'm going to create that pump to create a vacuum. I can just send out material or oxygen in that there. We will have airflow tiles. Oh, right. I mean, yeah, we can, but I'm also realizing that the Queen's not happy with our double doors. But we do have a gift. Nutrient bar, hey. Why not? That's going to feed 4 of us. We're going to start the process. Of course, we've got to start up here. Get rid of these just terribly. And the rooms that the Queen does use, which seems to be the laboratory and the latrine. Those have got to be replaced with airflow tiles. Because they look so ridiculous to her. So this is the first one. And actually, let's make that a real priority because the Queen's probably going to be going this room soonish. Same thing over here. Okay, another 2 airflow tiles about to go in. One and 2, let's make this a priority. Let's see if we can do it before the Queen actually goes in. And we don't have our laboratory bonus right now, or latrine. That'll be the next priority, getting this made. And she can still see these doors, so let's replace them. Even these ones at a distance just look ridiculous. Love to be working on this system, but we've got other priorities we have to contend with. So making use of those airflow tiles. Let's put this back in so we've got our barracks. So the Queen is sleeping in her room, just woke up. With normal doorways now. And do we have the latrine with normal doorway? We do. Except for the back end. We'll fix that later. Alright, let's get Great Hall back. And just in case the Queen ever does an inspection and back in some of these rooms, let's not get in trouble. No more doing... Oh, hold on. There's actual practical reason to that. Queen will allow us to have an exception. Explain that later on. Let's go... oh, I'm doing a carving. That's right. Okay, so there's the carved aluminum quartz. Where do you think the Queen wants it? In the kitchen where it's going to improve efficiency? No, of course not. At least not initially. It's going to have one be put right in here in the barracks so she can chew more efficiently. Oh, so important to have that. Okay, let's make sure we get our laboratory back so we can get efficiency. So as all of this is going in, the wizard's explaining the new water storage system with granite tiles surrounding airflow tiles. And she says, what? Granite tiles? Wouldn't that look great in my room? Oh, well, guess what we're doing? We're going to have to take some of these granite tiles and replace this whole thing, going every other tile across. How's the carbon dioxide up here? Actually, it's not too bad because it's only one, it's just the queen. Alright, let's get this done before anything else. But the moment this is done, we can go back to this water storage system because we're having to remember to assign someone to drop off some liquid plus... Oh no, pipe's freezing. Let's not focus on oxygen. Let's focus on getting tiles up here, yeah. Alright. So we're going to need some power there. Put in the design for this, if nothing else. So we're going to have to this guy here. We're going to push in some water. Let's take a moment, get this right. Push. Well, it's pretty easy. Just going to push in water and take water out. And now that I think about it, these pipes don't actually have to be... Make that out of granite. This part doesn't have to be insulated. And that's going to be the new water line. But, oh, we don't have... Before we do that, we need a rock crusher. We have, okay, we're gonna do that once, and only after these tiles go in. We can make that a priority. As long as I make this a priority, the dupes will do this first. Then I'm free to at least put in the design for rock crusher. So what I'm thinking is I've got a power room here. Below the power room is going to be some more heavier equipment. Starting with the rock crusher. We got that when we did the research for the fire pole, didn't we? So if we're smart, we're going to put in some material for storage. And then we will have some power. Start anytime, build anything, make it out of igneous rock. How is the temperature? Whoa. Okay, well, the queen has almost granite tiles here, but we're actually getting granite tiles in the barracks, at least by electrolyzers. Not because it looks nice, but because it would melt otherwise. So start with that and do the next two. There we go. All right, anywhere else? Let's look at, for a second, relative temperature. Take this down. So yeah, definitely getting some heat from these electrolyzers. So anything around here, we're going to do the same thing. Probably easily get permission to put granite in these rooms. In fact, since we start, the queen's going to force us, won't she, to do the whole darn thing. Okay, let's stop the water process. Once that bottle is done, because we put in too much, this is getting annoying and become a problem. But this solution, when we finally can actually do it, will work. Let's put this wire in, because if I don't do this now, I could seal this off. Have to go back in later. So this looks like the end of cycle 10. I'm sure we have iron ore. So I just want to know that we've got some that's relatively close. Maybe I'll do this just to be absolutely sure of that. And then metal ore, iron ore for you. Queen orders us to move ahead quicker. Okay, I think we're going to have to do the same thing in these rooms, though we don't have to do the entire thing. Just to prevent freezing. Where are we? Food, 40,000. Okay, 11,000 mush bars. So we're going to keep mush bar going. Oxygen. Oh, a little concerned about hydrogen now, actually. A bit. Just a bit concerned, but we're okay. We're okay. Nothing ridiculous right now. So did we get that quartz in here? Yeah. So after replacing the tiling, we get permission to take a quartz in the kitchen. We're convincing the queen that's going to result in more food. So we're able to get a go-ahead on that. And then we'll eventually have this rooms changed as well. We want the disruption to be minimized, so let's make that efficient or high priority, as well as that back airflow tile, which should have been done. Oh, and over here. This is not affecting the queen, but it will affect morale for overall. We'll open this door. We can make a progress for finally getting these done. Okay. Research-wise, what would be the next thing? All right. Is there anything that stands out? I'm thinking... Oh, automation, actually. If we want this system set up, we need that. If we're going to do that, I'm just going to do that whole line. So now we can give our attention back to this. I'm going to very temporarily up the priority of loading iron in here. Art is going to grab some iron ore. Alright. Take that back down. Power is a bit of an issue. We're eventually going to get another, or expand this power production area. Well, hold on. Probably don't want to bother making things out of snow tiles anymore. Let's start to make our first metal. 5 pieces. Check on the queen's room. Everything looks good there. So this area needs to be built out. We've got our pipes going in. So we're going to go into this guy, out of that guy. And we need a little bit of metal before we get this sealed off. Let's not forget our automation. New light source in the kitchen. That's going to add a little bit of efficiency. Where are we with that? Mush bar 14,000. Oh, and we are not producing oxygen possibly. Nope, no, and no. Whoa, and we are wasting power. And is that probably an unreachable build? Technically, it shouldn't be essential, but we're going to do that. So we're taking care of the water freezing situation, but we've got to get up here. Further up we go. The further up we'll have to have a pump and all that. So since we have some construction going in there, let's add a fire pole just for more efficiency and going down at least. Okay, so this area is... oh no, hold on. I knew I was going to almost forget. We want this to control this door, and this will be so very nice. let's stop this for a moment. Or once this is done, okay. We want this to control this door. We want this to be a door that people can only go through this direction. And then I'd like to seal this off, maybe with airflow tiles. And have a ladder system going down so we can still reach this zone over here. Okay, maybe I'll temporarily allow people to go through. And just looking, is anyone idle, or do I have enough? I think we should have enough things there. 45,000 calories. Alright, so we're going to explore further up this way. This is the next issue that's coming. Power production. Burning hydrogen. Taking care of the excess hydrogen. Let's... Oh, whoa. Whoops. Did we have that? Oh, we did have it connected. That was not intended. That means this thing will take some damage. Let's get going with this. So we need to seal this off. Like this. Water that's in there, what's the temperature? Maybe if we push that out, that's definitely possible. There we go. Alright, we'll see if we can drain that out, hopefully in time. We've got a seal there, and there. If we can do all that, then we can start creating a vacuum. I'd like that not to be there, though. Take this ice, move that down. Move that down here. Stress level is 0, so despite the queen having all those quirks, I mean, we do have level 4, and they don't really go anywhere. She pretty much just stays in that room, or her barracks and great hall, and latrine occasionally. They're all 4 high. They all have tiles, so we seem to be following all those rules. Prayer seeds, not really going to use that anytime super soon. But there is this system just about to go live. Research going on. So now we can make jumbo batteries. Mush bar 15,000. I wonder if that light efficiency has had an effect, because that seems to have gone up just a bit. Let's also open this up for hydrogen to flow up. If once we start creating a vacuum in here, I think we can now. Let's just double check. I've got our pipes in, right? We'll do this later, but that's that. And the automation wire and power, well, clearly power's there because the pump's running. That being the case, let's get a pump way up here. And I think we should have, yeah, we did. We got research for automation. Oh, that's what Wizard's doing, aren't they? Or are they doing... Yeah, automation. So we're going to take... We'll make this out of granite. Hydrogen that's accumulating all the way up here. Starting to make its way down, which is getting dangerous. We'll go towards the power plant so we can utilize that. Whoops, whoops, whoops. There we go. What do we got here into the MCG? And probably need to add in some more water. Hopefully this is the last time that we have to manually remember to do that. Temperature up there is cold enough. We will want to watch this. If that was become a puddle, that would be very, very bad. There we are. So I'm just going to disconnect power. And we can get rid of that. And we can start to use this. And with two things. One for water storage. And we can use this to control the door. do 50-50, and that's going to make the door open. And now we'll put this back to that way, so I exit only. So this door is going to be open when water's needed in there, so I don't have to worry about that. That system should just take care of itself. Now, I can direct my attention up here. Put a spot here for hydrogen. Right there. Did research get complete? Nope, we're still working on that. Wizard is on it. So here we are. Water is going into this setup. Going right out, but if it had excess, it's going to be stored in here where it won't interact with anything cold. Much better. So, with that, maybe it's kind of silly to make that a snow tile, even though I think it should be fine. We'll make that a regular tile. Open that up for hydrogen to flow up, oxygen to flow down. And we'll kind of cut this like that. Take this out. Expand a fire pole up to that point. Did we ever add a fire pole down here? I mean, this... Okay. I actually like the idea of having... Never thought of wood heater further away from the barracks. I think I'll do that. I just want that soon because I want to have a few more. Maybe we won't have to do it at every floor, but let's add in... Let's see... Make that airflow tiles. This is already... So I've never done a playthrough actually with many dupes starting off with. This is I've gotten to a test cycle of cycle 10. So I'm already past the point I was before my testing. Now I'm doing it live to see how this goes. So far so good, but this is just the early stages. Okay, so I'm suspecting... wanting to have a third one of these, just so that we can improve the oxygen situation down here. Oh yeah, definitely. How's the oxygen situation up here? Probably want one up there as well. Let's do that. It's going to be needed eventually. Skill point. Is this round 2 of our skills? Muscles again, taking the lead on that. Fair enough. Muscles. Carrying lots of material around. It's a weird little thing that happened there. Okay, so we've got research on that. I'm going to say the queen is happy for us to go back. Oh, we already have hydrogen generator. Didn't realize that. We'll put in a smart battery. Or is there... Let me just have a quick look. Was there anything else that calls to me what the queen might want? Washrooms, I would imagine, is coming up. Yeah, I think so. Insulated tiles. Is there any... Or decor. Carpeted tile. Well, we can't make that yet. I would not normally do this. But it's not my rules. We're making a washroom. We're going to see how this goes. Let's make some airflow tiles here. We want to have the queen's room very, very breathable. Oh, hydrogen's accumulating in there. That's not good. Let's see if we can alleviate that problem. At the same time, improve the oxygen situation up here. Do not want to have the queen in difficulties breathing. Take this insulated pipe up there. We will bring up some power. Oh, that's right, we're running down like that. Let's not go through the actual... Whoa, we've got lots of power. So before this hydrogen generator goes in, we're clearly going to want to upgrade our circuitry. Let's put our hydrogen generator right there. We're going to disconnect this. I'm going to put some transformers, but I want them further back. Research is done on that. So that's, oh goodness, the washroom. That scares me just a little bit. Let's go back to that. More water being added and stored into this zone. So we're going to handle this hydrogen situation here very soon. Just by turning this on. Let's complete this room. So the Queen wants a power plant, if no other reason, just to brag about the fact that there's a power plant on the colony. Let me make an airflow tile here at the end. Oh, we do not want one right there. That would remove our vacuum. Gonna bring in heavy watt wires to this machinery down here. We'll also put in our transformers. Let's put in 2. I suspect we're gonna need that already. So we're running lots of electrolyzers. Way more electrolyzers than I would normally ever do in this game at this point. So there's that. It's a heavy watt wire going here. Smart battery's gonna be at that zone. I think we're okay to have this go here then. Plug that in. And what we'll do, we'll take wiring to go up to the circuit. And we'll split that somewhere. Maybe all of this. Oh, the kitchen probably should be on the heavy watt wire line. Actually, so... Never mind. Never mind. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I think we only need 1 transformer now that I think about it. Because if we upgrade the circuitry such that these guys take in that. And we'll also upgrade the pump. And while we're doing that, let's disconnect this. So we will take heavy watt wires going in from where? How about... That's not going to hurt, is it? I think that's going to be fine. Well, we'll find out. Skill point. Who has the next one? Mop. Plumbing. So now we've got a plumber. What else? Kitchen. Okay, making the kitchen more efficient is going to be nice because that makes me less concerned about food. Mush bars 19,000. They are slowly getting ahead. I will have to turn that off if we get too many mush bars. Oh. What else do we've got here? The wizard doing research a little bit quicker with field research. Okay, let's take that heavy watt wire. Connect it in here. And let's connect that. Let's bring up that. And how about we just, no, we'll use, yeah, that's fine. Go across like that. And we still want at least 1 transformer. We'll put it way over here. Gives us a little bit of room. And we will eventually connect that like that. How's the hydrogen pump? That's ready to go, except for the fact that that's set for hydrogen. Do I have enough for filter gates? I always like to have that in between like that. So boom, boom. Boom, boom. We are keeping hydrogen from the Queen's room, right? Okay, good. A couple pieces, though. Eek. Polluted oxygen. Oh, goodness. That's going to cause us issues if we let that stay around. So electrical engineer. So if we actually had a power plant, we could utilize it, not just have something the queen can brag about. But we would need a little bit more metal. Before we do that, though, let's put in some jumbo bats. Boom, boom. And decide what we are researching next. So I think we're all good with the power production. The fact that we're on round 2 of skills, if it was just up to me, I would do this ranching. But is there anything the queen would have their attention go towards to cause a havoc? I don't think so. Gas mass is not going to be interest. In order to get, I'm thinking these, but in order to get reed fiber, we actually need stables anyway. So yeah, I'm going to say that is what the queen is instructing us to do. Get into the business of ranching. Mush bar 17,000. Okay, our tables are all filled up. Oh, and I see things are warming up much quicker than I had anticipated. Let's just replace this whole thing. I think if we tell the queen that the barracks is melting, we just won't tell her this is ice in this little thing. Let's keep it our secret. Well, we got rust. That's not so exciting. Dash. Let's give Dash more carrying. Oh, what I was doing. Oh, the heavy watt wire. That's up and running now. So let's turn this back on. I think maybe we even add 2 of these guys. At this point. How is oxygen anyway? I mean, it's breathable. We've got just a ton of carbon dioxide. We got to deal with that. But we've got time. Though what's coming up is an issue very, very soon. Craft. You're more the balance. I'll kind of give you construction. Okay, so this is a moment I need to make sure I get right. Otherwise, I'll be burning metal. And I'm going to, because we've got a little bit of excess food, this is going to cause an outage in the kitchen, but I'm okay with it. Hold on, make sure that I didn't have this set. No, we're good. So this is going to save us our circuitry because these guys no longer will be on the regular wire circuitry. There we are. I think that is going to be much better performing electrical circuit. And, oh, the hydrogen. Hold on. I'm actually going to get rid of these 2 guys. So we can have, now we can have 3 of those. And I've saved a spot here for, let's start creating some iron. This is going to be the power control station, I believe it is. Power control station, yeah. Because Spark has the ability to use that. So that door doesn't need to be shut. Oh, power. Okay. Let's take that. Just take that down the ladder. And down across like that. So that is a pump that's going to be powered up, controlled by this. We still have this odd bubble. So 2 things we can do. We can bring up an electrolyzer. Or we can just push stuff over. We're going to do that. Let's do it right. Do this every 4. Oh, whoa. Wood. We are nearly out of wood. easy solution here to start with, just to replace what we've been building. Actually, airflow tiles next to electrolyzer. What is that? Water. We haven't removed ice and snow. Whoopsie. Okay, that is a task for us. Switch this out. That's going to give us some wood back. So that might be an interesting stress point. Okay, let's lack of wood. Is there anything that we care for research right now? There's got to be. Oh yeah, the Queen had a little bit of polluted oxygen, so that's something we have to prepare for. Okay, copy that, bring that there. Another skill point. Better decorating can be done. That's going to be important. Let's just replace this entire line. Wherever I built ladder, I now want granite ladder. $50,000 calories. Is any checking for any issues? Replace. Now let's keep this as maybe one thing to watch. Wood. How much have we been getting back? Alright, just at 4 tons. We'll watch what happens once we're done here. Some skill points. What do we got? Leaf. I think we are going to do some farming coming up. Nails. Construction. And oh, okay. We can get into the business of working with some critters. We've got to plan that out. Wood is up to 5 tons now. So we're going to spend the next little bit. I should have switched, if I had a thought of that, building granite ladders earlier, but oh well. So now we've got 2 of these little guys. Drop off some water. And I do see a source for wood. That, just have to decide, where do I want my stables? So we have to do some investigation as the dupes are installing this ladder. Let them go do that. Let's just check on mush bar. I think we keep going for that. Oxygen, as long as we get water in the pipes, we're good. Alright, these little guys, I have to remind myself what temperature they like. Because that's going, they're up to 10 degrees. That determines how close I have them to the base. Given the fact that they like it only up to 10, it is going to start to get warm in here. So I don't want these stable super close up here. Where does it go then in that case? Because I've got carbon dioxide down here, and I've got hydrogen up here. I'm thinking we've never actually done anything with that hydrogen, have we? Making metal. I'm almost wanting to have the smart battery in place before I do that, though. We've got the metal for it. And if we quickly did this, then there we would go. Also add in maybe a third one of these. Do we have enough metal for the power control station as well? So we can get a lot of power production enhancement just by having all this. And if I direct on top of that the hydrogen to go in here, I'm taking care of the hydrogen, plus maybe getting a little bit of labor back from manual generators. Okay, Pebble. Look at this. Someone that can dig through Abyssal 2 dupes that can do that now. Oh yeah, and that's right. We were going to get rid of all things that were liquefiable. Sweep only. Copy that over there because we are getting melting issues, weren't we? Okay, the biggest issues could be where the queen could be. Let's take care of that. Because if that melts, we've got to very much watch this. Minus 21. We also have to deal with the carbon dioxide. Okay, decision is needed on the stable. A little bit further away, I know that much. I'm concerned about hydrogen here. And I'm concerned about carbon dioxide, unfortunately, down here. You know what? I think we're just going to go ahead and put it down this zone. Like that. Airflow tiles. I'm sure the queen's going to inspect. I need to have that set up. Only thing is, I see two of these wild guys. You know what? I would consider saving them, but the queen likes things nice and even, so I'm just not allowed. I'm gonna make this actually out of snow. If this melts, it's a sign we should be moving the stable anyway, and then we'll go up to 96. I guess we're gonna... Queen, let's say, isn't going to go this far back, so maybe we can actually get away with saving that. We'll see what size we get. Once we're over there. The top part of this, though, probably should be granite tiling. Alright, so we want a grooming station. We want to take advantage of material these guys. Oh, let's get that guy out. That little machine needs some power, so we'll plug that in. Alright, so now we're in the process of getting our first stable. I think we're just going to have this critter walk into it, which is kind of cool. We'll have to choose one of these guys, I think. I see an egg around there. Yeah, I'm going to move you up there. This is nearly half... Actually, it is full. So this door is being blocked. That's doing what it should be doing. Got all this wires because we won't have any hydrogen until power goes on up there. Dupe's digging away. Get this created. Where are we with wood now? 11 tons. Yeah, I think it's primarily the fact that I was building so many ladders out of wood that just got used up. I kind of panicked a little bit. Thinking, am I burning more wood in this ice liquefier than I realized? Oh, you know what? We should get farming too. So what are the things... Is there anything the queen is going to be nagging us on? Yeah, polluted oxygen. Do we have that tech? We do. These can't go in her room, but they should at least go there. Oh, right. We have to do a washroom. Okay, that's what we're doing. Alright, so for a washroom, let's plan this out. Everyone's on breaks of 2. If we're going to have a washroom, because the... And showers. The queen just needs a shower. We will have this set up actually. Okay, we're going to have 2 showers in the front. So I'm going to do the output first. One, a space between there. Then we will have to have a decoration item because, you know, you need those. Spot there for 2 machines. We'll have a decoration item. 1 and 2 like that. Normally at this point I would be looking at processing the polluted water. because Queen is in such a hurry getting this set up, I think I'm just going to have to dump it somewhere and we'll deal with it later. So that's that. Okay, hydrogen up there. Let's speed things along. Also concerned about carbon dioxide, especially if we need to explore in the zone. I think we're okay for the moment. Do not get yourself trapped, Pebble. In the Queen's room, let's it's not just the ice, actually. She doesn't want anything on the floor, period. Let's just throw that excess seed over here. This room has got to be cleaned up. And that, I don't care if it's liquefiable, she says, or not. Let's make sure this whole area is cleaned up. There, that looks nice and clean. Let's go back, because everywhere else doesn't matter as moho. That's not entirely true. Oh no, yeah, let's get the rooms the Queen is in also cleaned up. Also get this deodorizer in there because it is getting stinky. Actually, having the washrooms, as long as it works, we'll see how this goes with the pipes and that, will save us from all this polluted water. Though we have to store that somewhere. You know what? Is there anywhere I could sneakily store this in the base such that the Queen would not notice? Because here's the thing. Polluted water freezes at... Hold on. Hoping it's minus 20. Yeah, it is. Okay. Because otherwise I have to have this special area for polluted water to go into where it won't freeze. Or... Is there anything I... Minus 20, that's too cold. Minus 15. We could put it in the industrial area. Just not tell the Queen. Though. Or maybe over here. I don't know. I think we're just going to have to dump it somewhere. We're going to have to find a pit for it. And will that freeze in the pipes? We're just going to have to insulate that. Oh, wait a minute. What about this? This spot is like... We're down here. I would like to avoid processing or just throwing it out. Fertilizer. Okay, where is the hydrogen? Because that is starting to become an issue. Let's cancel the replacement up here of the wood. Just focus on wiring. That's going to give us our labor back. If we do that, that's going to pay dividends, I'm thinking. And I'll still go back and give the instructions to do that in slower time. So I should see people going up to replace that. They are. Ooh, building. Oh, I missed it. But I know where it is. I see it. Okay, forgot this. We're having to change this out. So everyone gets granite tiles. And I also see lots of stuff. So you know what? We're going to have to jump that out. We're going to remove ice. Lots going on. Oh, okay. Let's make that liquefiable. Copy. And let's get this ice out of this section. Plus maybe the kitchen as well. Let's replace the kitchen with granite. Because we are melting away. I was not expecting things to get this warm this quickly, to be honest. Research-wise, is there anything of issue? I feel like insulated tile is gonna be used for something coming up. Though I can see the queen asking for better decoration. While the dupes do that, I'm still seeing if I can store this stuff somewhere. Minus 25. I think I'm going to put it right here. Because I'm... I'll have to go around, that's fine. So we'll want to have polluted water go in. I'll take this line around like that. Like that. And I think we're going to have to make a focus. If the washroom needs to go in this early, we need to process that sooner than later. Though I think our concern is on food. Farming. Oh, get down here. Is that actually... It can't be stable yet because no one's built this. Priorities. And I don't necessarily intend this guy to actually be in there just yet. Let's take them out. That's just for a flocks. What is the room size that we've got ourselves? 104. What if we take this out? What would we get? And I'm going to try growing some material for them to eat. In addition to that, maybe we just drop off some food for them. Okay, multiple things going on. I'm going to be careful. If I focus on one thing too long, I might miss something essential. Where's food? Mush bars. Let's shut the mush bar production down a bit. Put in some sort of automation to put a button for that later. But what are we on? Queen wants washrooms. That's what we got to do. Oh, and this is not happy. What about the queen's room? We're okay there. Let's push this back. Upgrade the tiling. And we've got mess on the floor. Only good thing to say is the queen's not in that room. And let's try growing some of these guys. Do not need that many, but we'll start with maybe 2 or 3. Plus, we need a farm for all of us. The queen actually is getting tired of mush bars. Speaking of which, I'm going to set up... Oh, hold on. If we want to have a farm of this stuff, I've got to pay attention to the temperature that this grows. Oh, minus 14. And what gases? It polluted. Carbon, it can be carbon dioxide. Okay. Alright, well. That being the case, we want to stay away from the electrolyzers. I'm thinking a farm right here. The only issue is it's going to be low oxygen area. Farm's fine with that. I'm just thinking more of everyone that needs to work in there. Piping going in. We've got... yeah, this is actually going to help a lot because these outhouses are becoming a bit of a chore. Okay, with that, let's get some pike apple growing. I'll say 3. Let's just remind ourselves how much we need. 20% growth. And the food... Where is that plant? It's the plume squash. So he eats 20% of this guy, and this guy is at, I think, 9 cycles, as I recall. Let's double check that. No, 3 cycles. Oh, that's much. Oh, that's way better. Okay, so that is... We're going to get every 3 cycles one of these, and this guy eats 10 of them. So 1 over 3.333 times 2. So we need like 1.5 or so. So yeah, that's going to be more than enough for that guy. Alright, take this out since that's just an ugly looking plant. Okay, so this is going to be food for this guy, and then down here, this is going to be food for the base. Oh, hold on. This is the more important question. How much pike apple do I need to support 16 of these guys? That's the real thing I need to know. So every 3 cycles, we get a yield. And I want to cook it. The queens definitely want to have this food cooked. So that goes to 1,200. I believe it's like 2.5. 2.5 times 16 of us. 40. We need 40 tiles. That's not even big enough. Because I don't want to have... Well, at least... You know what? We'll just have 2 floors of it. 1 and 2. This will be the first 20, and the next one will be the next 20. One of the things that can go wrong if we've got multiple priorities. Well, let's focus in on this. Take that polluted water. Send that down here. So this is going to be our water line going in. Polluted water line going out. Research I would like to do very, very, very much at this point is notification. Because I can see a huge problem coming down the line if that polluted water fills up that liquid reservoir. Where are you? There it is. Okay, back to it. Oh, and let's put in... Do we care about... I'm going to say at this point we don't care about the spec. Let's disable these guys for now. That should be set at 90... No, it'll be 100. 100 and do 95. There. Okay, that is going to stop the dupes from having to use the manual generator so much. You know what? Yeah, let's throw. We've got a lot of dupes. Having one tune-up's not going to be a bad thing. Okay. Where do I need to go now? Up here. As long as we've got a line in there and a line going in, I think we can just simply just do the upgrade. Oh, I think we need an extra spot. Do that, do that, do that. Where are we? Food. Mush bar is down to 16,000. Oh yeah, I wanted to set up to a place to cook. I think I'm just going to have to throw this right here. Electric grill. Power that up. And do we have any quartz? Yeah, we'll take one of those, throw that over here. Check the queen's room. Everything's looking fine. Down here, we do have stuff on the ground. As long as we're working on the washroom upgrade, that will be overlooked. Should we get granite tiling in here, of course? start growing some food. Is there anything I care about on the end? Perhaps just the input. Phosphorite, I believe. Let's go for 20. Maybe even 21. Wouldn't be bad to have a spare. Look at that. That's 20. We're going to put in for its input. And 1 at the end. Okay, so we very much want to have, we'll do an upgrade at the end first. But we want the queen to be able to use an actual washroom. And this will also have the extra benefit being more hygienic and preventing anyone from having to do outhouse cleanup anymore. So boom, that's that. What could go wrong here? We shall find out. Boom, and let's not get rid of all of them just yet. Oh my goodness, we forgot the cornering for the queen. Let's get that in. Oh, we got that one good. Can put in one of these. Everyone's in breaks at 2, so the setup should be good. And showers. That's going to put a smile on the queen. That doesn't happen very often. What is it? Oh, yeah. Whoopsie. Take that out. Take that out. So do we have actual water? Are these the... Oh, yeah. Well, I can see why. All right. Let's put in that shower finally. And to allow us to wash hands, let's throw that there. Take that out. Take this out as well. Maybe wait until that sink is made. Well, this is the easy part, upgrading the actual washroom. The hard part is going to take advantage, or dealing with this. Now, this is going to be an early washroom. If this all works out, the queen's definitely going to want... Oh, there it is. Queen is trying it out. Look at that. Look at this. Oh, no, that... Ooh, choices. Oxyfern or brine? Thinking oxyfern just because it's rarity. Even though we don't have a necessarily use for it right now. Okay, let's go down here. The dupes are looking for something to do. They can put in some of the material, which is that right there. And let's start growing like crazy. One thing you do not want to do is have critters that eat the right material or same material, so that mammoth doesn't eat it, so we're fine. Now, I definitely want to get rid of the carbon dioxide. Do we have a research? I need to think about that. I think that is the next focus, because it is difficult to breathe down there. The queen does, at some point, want to take a tour of the farm. But with the amount of carbon dioxide, there's no way that that's going to be a good idea. So we've got to go ahead to do some research on something to take care of that. In the meantime, I'm wondering, can I design something to take... Oh, whoa, whoa. I don't want the wizard and the queen to ever have to fight over who gets the shower. That would not be good. Oh, yeah. The queen's going to want to see. We can either put in a quartz or we can do automated lighting. She's going to want to see when she showers. But also, let's just put in automated lights for over here, which means these have to go 2, 3. Make the quartz a priority. And let's put in some automation. Boom and boom. Wiring going across with lighting. Choose this type. It's chosen by the queen. Okay, we'll go like this. I can see we've got some tiling we've got to take care of though. We don't want this to melt eventually. So let's go across. Oh, Art, you're stuck. Oh no. No, no, no. What? Oh, see, I see it. See that? Missed that. Whoops. That's probably the most important build at this moment. Did that work? Yes. Someone needs to build that. Oh my goodness. No. 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 This cannot last for very long at all. Clean that up right away. Alright, this area is growing. I think we can sneak in the other 20 or 21. Maybe let's... Ethanol's kind of an annoying place. But anyway, maybe we don't have to have the full amount just yet. Okay, we'll go there and deal with that little piece later on. Actually, we might be okay because there is wild pike apple around. Oh, kitchen. Queen orders some mush fry to be cooked. And pike apple skewer. And before I forget, I tend to, if I've got this in a stable, we don't want that plus to be harvested. 97. Whoops. That's another high priority. Let's check the washroom. We are flowing. Okay. Whew. Where do we go next? That's going to be a stable soon. Where's wood? 12 tons. So we're actually much better. Hydrogen. Power's just not an issue. We did doing research on gas storage. No. Oh, something got disconnected here, didn't it? This is where things, yeah. Nuts, I forgot this. This is going to be painful. This could be extremely, extremely painful. Nuts. I don't want to, like, stand here and fix every... Oh, we do have some with plumbing, though, don't we? Is this... I don't normally have a plumber at this point. So maybe I can actually utilize this where I normally cannot. Okay, so that's disconnected. So the problem has been fixed, but still want this removed. Boom and boom. Please do that quickly. Otherwise, I'm just going to destroy them. Alright, all hands on deck. Things are going crazy. We've got, fortunately, not a mess in the Queen's room, but the barracks. Still have to remove ice. No breaks. We get no breaks. Actually, you know what? I think we should be giving out to everyone breaks soon, but not yet. There's just too much chaos. Let's check rooms. Haven't checked. Oh, what happened here? Oh, right. This is actually going to hugely improve morale, getting that back online. All right, what else? This was a priority, right? Queen wants lighting. We don't want anything to fall or destroy our washroom. So let's get that in there. Now let's grow some stuff here. Keep that wild plant in place. Research on that's done. Anything else? Let's just do that. I feel like that's going to be something I'm going to want soon. Alright, let's put this guy right there. Create a spot to store some carbon dioxide. Be nice to the dupes if we didn't actually have to build that big room down there. There's no oxygen at the moment. Go across like this. So that's a gas reservoir. Boom. Let's start directing that carbon dioxide up to it. Okay, we need to be notified when this thing gets full. Actually, maybe go above. Automation wire, come on now. Up to there to say it's full. Now that would be like 90. Want a little bit of a time. Let's say 90%. Let me know. People are. No. I left my eye off food. I left my eye off food. Stop that. Oh my goodness, critical. Things have just got critical. How's oxygen anyway? Okay, oxygen is fine. Food is not. Food is not okay. What is going on? Oh, right. Too many things at once. Too many things going on. This is getting nuts. Our oxygen system is actually suffering because we don't have any water going to it. Alright, what was this? Electrolyzers up there too. The queen is just going to be losing their mind. Okay, this... No. Okay, wait. We're still disconnected. Wrong. Okay. Well, that is going to be an absolute mess everywhere. So that needs to be cleaned up right away. And, I think I'm going to go to cycle 25 today or so. We got 2 more to get through before I get a break and have time to strategize. Okay. So water is going in. Fluid water's... Oh, yeah. We were going to say to be notified if that gets full. I'll say sewage full. Pause, zoom. Actually, no. It's an essential thing. And then we'll have to have a second one of those built. Let's grow more of these. We want to get on to something other than mush bars. Did I see this was not, no, it is not going because there's no power. And I have a feeling we need another electrolyzer. If not now, pretty soon. So let's just throw one in now. Okay, let's do, I typically do like a north and, whoops, this is not actually connected. North and a south line. Maybe we'll have this guy go up. I've got to make sure it's in a spot where they're able to build. Connect in like that. And split it somewhere around there. So that's going to make circuitry safe. Research. I want to process polluted water soon, so we'll start that. Research. Lots of power. Power's not our issue right now. Food, I mean, if it wasn't for the mush bars, we really wouldn't be having an issue. I'm worried about the Great Hall being melted away. Oh. No. No. Let's clean that up before the end of the cycle. Not only are we going to have a polluted water area, but we're going to have a place to actually dump it. This is growing, this is growing. Let's take this down there. Okay, so this should alleviate our food situation long term, or medium term. I'm going to start the process now. I think I will finish this the next time I play, though. But I'll start now. The process for polluted water plant. As well as a boiler. I think it is time for a boiling system. Water boiling system of our own. So we'll start the beginnings of that. But let's just put in... Move you, critter. Some more material there. Still waiting for that. Oh, I forgot the automation because there's just so much going on. Not allowed to pause for very long. So I will go up here and let's come back there before I forget. Dirt, that is not exciting. Filter. And we'll search or look for carbon dioxide. We don't want that to be pushing in oxygen. It'd just be a waste of power, really. Okay, that's set. That's good. Carbon dioxide. Okay, and let's set that. Actually, 5 seconds is not really good. I didn't set the other one, did I? 120 is what I normally do. Up. Another 120. What's next? What's next? I'm going to say post this guy. Just because that's kind of in the way. I've got to set up a boiler. And a polluted water treatment. We explained to the queen that having the water treatment, we can get rid of all these ugly water bottles. So, that's an easy sell. So I'm going to say the sewage plant is going to be there. I would make the boiler right about this zone, except for this little thing's just in the way. So, you know what? We'll put it right there. That's going to be the boiler. That's going to be the sewage. Or actually, maybe I put it... I'll set it up so I have room to spans. Plus, I don't want to get rid of some of these, all these wild plants. Okay. Let's just do a little bit more. Sure, we need more space. To start off with, let's go out. Cut into that. Research may not need anything else. For the oh yeah, we definitely do. If we want a boiler, we want this one here. I've got to move because oh, that's right. I've got 16 dupes. Okay, yeah, this is definitely going to be a focus. Okay, hold on. There's an issue. Oh, right. We never split this. I don't want to pause for too long, but we're going to do this just to make sure our circuitry's all good. And we can continue to run everything. Okay, that looks good. Let's just cut this because I could easily connect that in the future. And not by accident anyway. Gotta deal with these polluted water bottles. I'm going to say we have no more time on that aspect of things. Could technically actually just put that right there. That's just going to land into this little zone. And this is essential if we don't want to, if we want to have the queen not go nuts. Having some deodorizers in the area is very useful. Oh no, not here. I want these guys here. What we do. Power those two guys. Boom. And polluted water. Let's not do everywhere, so let's just do where I'm asking for, but it's a high priority. We're going to start with the queen's room. She just wants those polluted water bottles out now. Cannot wait any longer. Same thing with here in the place where she normally spends a lot of time. So that should buy us a little bit of time from the queen's perspective. And that is me for today. I'm going to try this maybe a couple days from now. Go for another 25 cycles. Let me know what your thoughts are. Like if you want to see some more. Otherwise, maybe I'll try some new stuff. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I will see you next time. This is Jared playing Oxygen Not Included.